Well, good morning. It's a great day for fishing, ain't it? So this morning we are in Amador County again, but we've come up a little bit higher. We're actually just about in the mountains out of the foothills. We're into the conifer forests, and there are lots of pine trees and firs up in here. And we are at a little lake called Lake Tabeaud. It's a PG&E run lake, and it is the forebay for the Electra power station, which is down on Electra Road, which we saw before. We didn't see the power station, but we went up Electra Road a little bit. But this little lake holds the water that then they release down into that power station. And they plant this lake a couple times a year sometimes with trout. So there's rainbows and browns and maybe some cutthroats in here we might find. But it's free to use, which is a rarity in the California foothill lakes. Most of the lakes have pretty steep fees to fish at them. But this lake, you can come up here day use only, but you can kayak and raft, fish, hike. There's a hiking trail that goes all the way around the lake that people also take their bikes on. Lots of dog walkers out here, but no motorized boats. So you don't have to compete with any of the fishing boats, or especially wakeboarders and stuff like that that's down in the foothill lakes. Very peaceful, nice, pretty popular today. Every single spot is taken up. There's a couple of different parking lots, but there's a lot of people here today, probably hiking the trail. I've seen some people down on the shore fishing, but you could bring your kayak here as long as it's not motorized, or a raft. There's no swimming in the lake, no body contact with the lake, but looks pretty nice, pretty peaceful. It's a pretty long ways up here. Took me about 2 hours to get here from down in the valley near Stockton. And it's a pretty good climb too. I'd say we're probably somewhere around 4,000 feet. But we're gonna check this out. We might hike around the trail. I think it's about 1.5 miles all the way around. I brought my hiking boots today because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna hike around the trail. So let's go check it out, see if we can find some fish. Really nice facility. Lots of shade under these trees. They've got a couple of different picnic bench areas with some bear boxes, and they've got restrooms here. There's real easy access right down to the lake from the parking lot. The second parking lot here is real simple. The first one is kind of right by the trailhead, so you got to kind of come around, but yeah, this one right here, you can walk right down to the lake, set up a spot if you want to do some fishing. And these picnic benches are real close to the lake. Down here at the lake shore, the water looks a little murky, and it's a pretty gradual slope down into the water. It looks like it gets deep after about 20-30 feet out there, but I think we'll hit the trail, head out towards the dam and across to the other side, see if we can find some good fishing spots. So here we are on the dam. This dam, I guess, was, when it was built, was the largest all-earthen dam. And then at some point when PG&E took it over, 1940s or something, they raised the dam. But it's nice and level. There's no outlet here at the dam. I think maybe around one of these coves it goes out into a canal, so we'll take a look and see. Ooh, I just saw a fish jump down there. So I think we may post up over here on the other side of the dam, see if we can start doing some fishing. All right, so let's talk gear for a second. Like all California inland bodies of water, this lake is open all season. No gear restrictions, so we're gonna use bait. Barbed hooks are fine, and the limit is 5 trout. I don't know if we're gonna get that today, but we'll see what we can do. So last week, I broke my little rod, so I brought my extra rod with me today. This is a really cheap, Walmart rod, but at least it's something. And I'm gonna go with my favorite setup, which is a fixed bobber. A little bit of split shot on here. Now I usually put a kind of a drop loop on here, and I'll put some split shot on there depending on how deep I want it to go. And then on this, I've got a pretty short leader. I got to put a longer leader on here, and we'll put some bait and throw it out there. Well, we soaked some bait down in there and threw a couple flies out and let those drift down. And the breeze here is kind of pushing everything down into this cove. So I think I'm going to walk down along the shore here, and we'll see if we can find maybe some shade or structure or something down in that cove. See if there's some fish hiding in there. Well, this little cove definitely just dead ends back in here. It looks like sometimes when there's rain, there's a little bit of runoff that comes in here. But this breeze is definitely blowing everything back into this little cove. And there's a little bit of structure in here. There's a fallen tree with some branches and stuff. And we'll try this spot out a little bit, see if you know, the breeze is blowing some of the food back in here, and maybe the fish have camped up back in this little cove and maybe they're feeding. I haven't seen any, but we'll try it out and see. Alright, well, we tried a few casts in this little cove. Didn't get any bites or anything. I didn't see any fish down in there. It's pretty easy to see down in there when the light hits the water. So I think we'll just make our way on around the lake, check out some spots, try throwing our bait in there and see what happens. But it's mid-afternoon. Well, it's early afternoon now, so we'll make our way around the lake and then probably head out of here, unless we catch some fish. All right, well, we tried a couple other little spots, little coves. Didn't actually make it all the way around the lake because I kept stopping and trying spots. So didn't have any luck, no bites, didn't see any fish, didn't even see anything jumping. So that's it for Lake Tabeaud. A pretty little place. Nice if you want to come and hike and bike, have a picnic. It's a cute place. But no luck fishing today, so we're gonna head on out. We might make a stop down at Middle Bar. It's still kind of early in the afternoon and the fish are probably jumping down there. So we might stop by and take a look. But that's it for Lake Tabeaud today. Don't know if I'd come back up here. It's pretty far. I think if I were going to travel this far up, I'd probably end up at Fraser Flat, actually in the mountains proper. So that's it for this one. We will see you next time.